This is the Team Blaney Podcast.
We'd like to welcome back here to the Team Blaney Podcast, Director of Marketing and Programs with the Ryan Blaney Family Foundation, Leah Reeves. Welcome back, Leah.
Hey, thank you for having me.
We got to have you on a couple times a year, and definitely want people to know what's going on with the foundation. And this year is just a huge change in what we're going to do here for our big event. Tell us a little bit more about Pickle for a Purpose.
Yeah, we usually have our big fundraiser at Topgolf, but pickleball is the latest, greatest sport, and Ryan was interested in it. So we said, hey, why not? Let's have a pickleball tournament. So we will be hosting Pickle for a Purpose at Rally Pickleball in Charlotte. It's an awesome facility, brand new, really cool vibes, great place to hang out, even if you're not a pickleballer. So we love the location. We're really excited for that. It's going to be on Tuesday, May 21st, the weekend before the 600. So for the week. So we're really excited for that. It's going to be busy, but we think it should be a great turnout. We're going to have a fun tournament. I think we're aiming for about 60 teams total, 2-player teams. We're going to have a fun tournament. And the top 4 teams from that tournament will get to play against 4 celebrity teams. So Ryan's going to round up some celebs and see who we can bring in. And I think that'll be a fun little added bonus for the top 4 teams in the tournament.
I know that the drivers in the last year or so have been playing a lot. Have you ever tried pickleball out yourself?
I have not. I need to practice before we go there because I would like to take a little gander at it, but I have not tried yet. I haven't had any lessons. Maybe I should take a few, but like you said, I know the drivers are really getting into it. A lot of the tracks are putting in pickleball courts. A lot of the crew guys are playing it. So I think it's really big within the industry, and we're excited to see what drivers turn out or crew guys and what their skills are, because who knows, maybe after racing is over, they could be pro pickleballers someday.
Yeah, I mean, it's not tennis, and that's the main thing I think people don't realize. You watch it, and it's not tennis,
No.
and it's actually not as much running around as you think you have to do. So it's actually looks like it's pretty entertaining and pretty fun activity. The facility it's a brand new place. It's built basically for pickleball.
Yes, yeah, brand new. I think they opened in 2023, maybe 2022. I'm not positive, but 4 indoor courts, 4 outdoor courts, got a bar. Like I said, it's pretty groovy. Really just nice vibes, perfect for your avid pickleballer or your brand new pickleballer. And I think they even have lessons there. So you might catch all of us foundation members getting a lesson before Pickle for a Purpose on the 21st.
So you've got the event, and you've got different levels of participation in this event, correct? There's actually like a spectator type of thing. There'll be food and drink and so forth.
Yes, yeah.
So what kind of things you got going there?
Yeah, ticketing and sponsorship starts at $300 for a ticket, a sponsor or a spectator ticket. So you can come if you're not into playing and just want to see what it's all about. You can come on out. We'll have dinner, drinks, dessert. It's going to be a great night. They also have ping pong tables there, cornhole. They've got outside seating. So it should be a lot of fun. And then there's an after party, and we're really looking forward to that. We're working on nailing down some entertainment for that, and that'll start around 9:15. The tournament starts at 6. So it should be just a whole evening of fun. And of course, we're going to have our silent auction again. We're already racking in some cool items. I don't want to spoil them, but I think they're going to be pretty neat this year. And that will be available to everyone in person and online again. So we'll be able to share the link. If you aren't able to attend, if you don't live in the area, then you can still bid on items online.
Yeah, I know the last year or two with the Top Golf event, there was not a spectator type area. So that's actually a definite plus. But the auction online, if anyone will get a chance, you'll be releasing some of those items as we get closer to the event in May. So keep an eye out on all of Ryan Blaney Family Foundation social media, whether you follow Facebook, Twitter, or X, Instagram, because there will be some pictures of what kind of items are going to be there. Nothing you want to preview just yet?
I'm not sure. I'm working on a couple really cool ones, finishing nailing them down. So I'm hoping to tease them very soon because, like I said, there's some things that I would really want to bid on and I think would be a cool experience. So stay tuned for that. Like you said, all of our social media accounts, RB Fam Foundation, we will be posting little sneak peeks and previews. And then probably a couple days prior, we'll preview the entire auction item list and then that'll go live the evening of.
Yeah, I know a couple friends of mine, she's pretty good at it. The Mariotti's last year, I think she walked off with a couple items. She wasn't leaving unless she had them. I think that was her strategy in bidding. So I talked to a couple of things like that the foundation, raises these funds. Some of the things they go to, like I know that one of the things is the Fund a Fellow program with UPMC. Sports medicine in Pittsburgh. There, I heard they actually have a new member to the Fund a Fellow program.
Yeah.
So what things like that in the last year or two. What kind of other things has the foundation been doing behind the scenes?
Yeah, so proceeds from these big fundraisers, like you mentioned, Fund a Fellow. We have a new fellow that we're sponsoring over the next 2 years. So that's super exciting. Proceeds will go towards her education and having her go through that program. We're also partnering with some other foundations and organizations that will be releasing soon. We're working on some respite care grants. So allowing caregivers to get 40, 50 hours of respite care relief. So they'll be able to go and whether it's their doctor's appointments or they just need a break, we're going to probably aim for about 5 of those grants this year. So we're really excited for that. More information coming on that. Obviously, it goes to the Alzheimer's Association. Sometimes we do little things for them. We raise money for their walk to end Alzheimer's. We're trying to create some just new programs that are helping, but just kind of us focused, maybe not going to other huge organizations, but ones that we're really putting forth and doing ourselves, kind of like we just did last Friday, a senior prom at a local nursing home down here. We hosted a senior prom, so that was exciting. They had about 40 or 50 residents, and some of the families came in. They were dressed up like they were going to prom. There was a DJ. They got pictures taken. They cut a rug, let me tell you. Those residents, they were getting down. So just things like that we can do to really make an impact in our community for both concussion and Alzheimer's. And we're really focusing on caregivers this year and helping them get a break and get the acknowledgement that they need. So lots of exciting good things are in the pipelines that we're going to be releasing and working on this year.
Yeah, I saw one thing last year, and I think you said you could be doing it again this year. Be the youth bike helmets with that organization.
Yes.
That was a kind of a cool thing. Tell people a little bit more about that one.
Yeah, we partner with the NASCAR Foundation. They do a Speediatrics Day at some of their tracks. They'll bring in local organizations, whether it's like a Boys and Girls Club or another type of organization, but we help sponsor bike helmets for all of the kids that come that day. So they get a bike and a helmet from us. So I think at Daytona this year, we gave out, I don't know, maybe 110 helmets to kids in the Daytona area. So super exciting. I think we're going to be doing that a couple more times this year. I know last year we gave out, I don't know, close to maybe 400, 500 helmets. So we're making sure that kids are out there keeping their heads safe while they're having some fun on their bikes.
Before we started recording, we talked a couple minutes about the tent, the foundation tent. Sometimes it'll pop up at the track, but you told me that you've got a special event coming up in June in Iowa for the tent, and something special that might be going on there. We might want to hint some people about who might be making the trip to Iowa for the NASCAR race.
Yeah. Iowa seems like it's going to be huge this year. I know a lot of people are really excited about NASCAR Cup going back to Iowa. So I think that's going to be big. Our booth will be at Iowa. If you are ever wondering where our foundation tent is going to be at a track, we post it on our website and our social media, so you can always check it out and see where we're going to be. A lot of times we don't know until later in the season. I think we have a lot more planned for later in the season than earlier in the season, so keep a lookout for that. I'd say the second half of the year. But so Iowa Cup race is on Sunday, June 16th. Saturday, June 15th, we are going to be hosting a little fundraiser at Knoxville Raceway in Knoxville, Iowa. Not too far from the NASCAR track, maybe 35 minutes. But we are going to be having our fundraiser at the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame with Dave, Dale, and Ryan. They'll all be there. Attendees will get dinner. They will get a chance to listen to a little Q&A from the three boys. You can also watch the World of Outlaw Sprint Cars. They're going to be there Friday and Saturday, so you'll get a ticket. You can watch from the Hall of Fame. They have a great viewing from the top of the Hall of Fame, which is really cool. There'll be a special section, so it's going to be a fun night. 3 champs in Iowa. I mean, Ryan's mom is from Iowa. All her family is from Iowa, so they have some homegrown roots there, and I think it's going to be a good time. I mean, Knoxville's very special to Dave and Dale, so it'll be exciting to have all 3 boys in one spot and just kind of get a little small group together and raise some funds for good. And I think all of our proceeds, maybe from our tent or that night, I can't remember for sure, but they're going to go to the I think Des Moines Alzheimer's Association chapter. So we're really excited about that, and we're going to be releasing ticket information soon on our website and socials, so keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah, that's something definitely to look out for. With the website, and you have a lot of the merchandise for the foundation online. I saw there's a couple new release pieces that have come out in the last couple weeks there. Can you tell
Yes.
people a little bit more about those and how to get them?
Yeah, we have a Shopify store, our online store. I think it's kind of long. Ryan-Blaney Family Foundation.my Shopify, I believe. But we've had some new hoodies on there. We've got some new Memories Matter shirt. I don't have them with me, but they're more unisex this year. They were geared toward the ladies last year, but they're more unisex, kind of retro. So those are a fun new addition. We have some t-shirts that are coming soon. We're working on some polos, hopefully for the summertime, if any men are interested in some golf polos. And we're going to have some more sweatshirts this fall. So we've got some cool things in the pipeline, hopefully some more kids shirts. The Sturgill shirts were a big hit last year. So we're going to need to find a new Sturgill design, but lots of good things that'll be coming throughout the year, some new and exciting things. So yeah, visit our Shopify store and you can find all kinds of goodies.
Yeah. I heard them described as buttery soft.
Yeah, it literally so buttery soft. It is like, it's, yeah, it is so soft. So yeah, get your hands on those new crew necks with the red logos on it. They are just, you'll want to sleep in it.
The logo, I know the logos change over the years, but the newer logo is really cool on. It looks great on a shirt for sure. So a lot of stuff going on now, and like it's one thing at a time. But how can anybody get involved? Whether it's coming up into this next, the Pickle for a Purpose or anything else that you guys got coming up. What kind of places can we look for to do this online?
Yeah, if you want to donate to just the foundation in general, you can go to rbff.kindful.com. We take donations through there. So again, that goes towards all of our programming and getting our booth to track all year, so we can get information out to the public wherever we go. And then for the pickleball information, it is rbffpickleball.cbo.io, I believe. Again, it's on all of our social media accounts. The links are on there, and there should be a link to it on our website. If there's not, it will go up this week. So, and that is Ryan Blaney Family Foundation.org. But almost anywhere you go, you can find it, and it shouldn't be too hard. So those are a couple of ways to get involved and see if you want to come join us.
The Wall of Fame will also be available at the event.
Yes, Wall of Fame will be back at Pickle for a Purpose this year. We should have that information going up probably not this week, but next week. So Wall of Fame will be going out next week, and all that information will be up, and you can get your name on there.
Yeah, I believe it was, I've got the email. Sorry, I'm kind of reading it off the email, but 25 will get you your placard on that Wall of Fame. But for 50, once again, you'll have that, and it'll also get signed and mailed back to you, signed by Ryan himself. So the easiest way, if you can't make it, it's the easiest way to participate and help, and have yourself recognized, because everybody gets to walk by the Wall of Fame and see who's donated. So it's always a good way, if you can't be there, to go ahead and join. Yeah. I think hopefully we're looking forward to it the next couple of weeks to come. Everybody make sure that you're checking all your social media out for Ryan Blaney Family Foundation, whether it's X, Facebook, Instagram. You guys don't do TikTok yet, do you?
We don't. That's over my.
That's right. Maybe I'll make you guys up a TikTok in the next day or two, figure out how, and we'll put it on our page.
Yeah, I know.
We're slowly there.
But it's tough. There's a lot. Yeah. They're always changing. The algorithm's changing. It's all a lot. So we're just doing what we know.
Yeah. So, look out for everything there. Once again, here at the Team Blaney podcast, we want to thank you for coming on, Leah. And, reach out to Leah herself. She'll help you. She'll get to you to whatever you need. Send her an email. Right there on their website is the email for the foundation, and they'll be able to help you, direct you, and hopefully get you there in May for the event. Pickle for a Purpose. Thanks again, Leah.
Thank you so much.
Well, thanks everybody for coming. I hope you enjoyed it.